feet planted. Just going to rock those shoulders back and forth in a nice slow motion, trying to get as much range of motion to that torso as you possibly can without letting those hips move. Concentrate on just getting that torso to twist only from your rib cage to about the top of that crest of that hip. You don't want to rotate through those shoulders, swing those arms back and forth. You want to keep those arms right in front of your chest. Just rotate those shoulders from side to side. All right, coming up next, we've got the rocking side-to-side kicks. And start them up. Now, there's a really nice slow exercise, but we're not trying to do an actual workout here. We're just trying to keep that blood flowing to try to get your body to completely filter out all those waste products that you just created from your last workout, as well as trying to get more oxygen pushed around your system to try to get that heart rate to start slowly dropping back down. We've just got a few seconds left. Keep those legs going. Just make sure you don't stop moving and you're not just kicking those legs in a nice controlled motion. Coming up next, we've got the rocking butt kickers plus a ventral pull. And start them up. So you're just going to kick that heel up to your butt, stretching out that quadricep, the front of that thigh, as well as opening up those shoulders, stretching out those shoulders. But remember, the main goal of this is just to keep that blood flowing around, trying to get oxygen to your system, as well as trying to clean out any excess lactic acid that may be still in your muscle tissue. Almost done, just a few seconds left. Next one coming up is going to be an arm crossover swing. And switch it up. Those arms are going to come straight in front of your chest. Just keep shifting your weight back and forth, left to right. But mainly you want to be focusing on pulling those arms back behind you, stretching out that chest, then pulling them back in front of you, letting those rhomboids across the top of that shoulder blade stretch out as well. Remember, just trying to push a lot of blood around. You don't want to be doing this to actually get yourself tired or bring that heart rate up. You want to just try to slowly be letting that heart rate drop back down, so it's a really nice, easy motion. All right, we're going to be switching over to a quadricep stretch next, starting with that left leg first, and switch it up. We're going to left leg up, heel up to that butt, only as close as is comfortable, and then you're going to pull that knee back behind you, using that glute muscle to kind of stretch it back. You want to feel that stretch to the front of that thigh and into the front of that hip, maybe even into the lower part of those abdominal muscles. Let's hold there for just a few seconds longer, then we're going to switch sides. Go ahead and switch over that other foot, squeeze that heel back up to that butt as close as comfortable, and then pull that knee back behind you. Again, you want to feel it to the front of that thigh, front of that hip, and maybe even into those lower abdominals. Almost done with this one, just a few more seconds before we move on to the next exercise. There's going to be a hamstring stretch, starting with that left leg first. Let's go ahead and let that right leg drop, kick that left leg forward, stretch that toe back towards you, leaning down forward over that leg, get as much of a stretch on that hamstring, the back of that knee and that calf is comfortable. You'll feel a little bit of stretch in that lower back as well, but whatever you do, don't bounce on it. You just want to stretch down and hold it, constantly trying to push just a little bit further. Now let's go ahead and switch sides, kick that right leg out, flex that toe up towards you, stretch out on that right leg. Again, just go down as low as is comfortable, try to get a nice stretch of that hamstring, back of that knee, that calf perhaps, as well as feeling a little bit in that lower back. Keep flexing that toe back up towards you as best you can. Try to keep a nice consistent stretch on that leg. All right, let's go ahead and let it relax. We're going to switch over to the rocking inside thigh stretch next. Just going to switch back and forth, pausing for just a couple of seconds on each side, kicking that leg out to the side, getting a nice straight leg, leaning towards that straight leg. You should feel a stretch on the inside of that thigh. If you're feeling more in that hamstring, then make sure that that hip is lined up with that leg. You don't want to actually have it coming off at a 90-degree angle. All right, go ahead and switch to that wall. We're doing a chest stretch next. Go ahead and place that left hand up on that wall, fingers facing back behind you, rotating those shoulders away from them. Just keep stretching into it. You want to feel this mainly through that chest, from the center of that rib cage all the way across the tip of that shoulder. If you're feeling it in your bicep, then rotate that elbow until it goes away. You just want to feel it in that chest. Go ahead and switch sides, same exact motion on the opposite side, rotating those shoulders away from that arm, away from that hand. Just constantly keeping a consistent stretch on that chest, making sure that you're constantly pushing into it just a little bit more as that stretch starts to loosen up on you a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and switch on to the next one. We're doing a rhomboid stretch next. So bring that left hand up in front of your chest, grabbing it with that right hand, either at that wrist or at that elbow, pulling your arm across in front of your body. You should feel a stretch on the outside of that shoulder and across that rhomboid. Completely depends on how flexible that rhomboid is. Now, you might not feel the stretch much at all, and on the other hand, you might feel it quite a bit. It all depends on that flexibility. All right, let's go ahead and switch sides. Same thing in that right arm. Bring that right arm right across in front of your chest, grabbing it with that left, pulling it across your chest. Try to keep that arm as close to your chest at the same time. Remember, you're going to feel this to the outside of that shoulder and the back side of that shoulder, as well as across that shoulder blade. Just a few more seconds as our last stretch. And let her relax. All right, good job. This cool down.